Hello everyone, welcome to Toyeen Talks. How you doing? Thank you for watching. Till I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you. Bye.
I can see for myself, I'm an adult and a member of a voting public. If your political enemy lay their hands on that video and they throw it out, few weeks to election, nobody, no citizen will want to vote for you, or anybody you put down, or the people put down through your party in Lagos State. It means nobody can be safe under your governance, particularly under our roofs. The life of every human being is sacred. And that is why I'm appealing to you. My brother Sheyi Tinubu, you have a duty to help your father as well. If the only reason why this outcry would not be giving audience is maybe if what they are saying is true, and that means I am helping the wrong, I'm being loyal to the wrong family. But if it is not true, looking at what I have been laboring, looking at the outcry of Nigerians, home and abroad, they have invested their time, their emotions, their money to ensure that this young boy gets justice. Mohbad is still in the morgue, going to 600 days. They have pierced his body twice. Despite the fact they know what they are piercing his body for is total charade. The police investigation in that matter is horrible. One Damola Ayinde Abib was gallivanting before police officers in Panti, was telling us that he deleted homicide evidence. Up until now, Panti, Lagos State Police Command, they have never taken any action. The father of the deceased said, my son actually died on the 11th. He died on the 11th. Sir, the nurse that claimed he came to treat Mohbad on the 12th is facing charges. He can be charged for it in Lagos State government, under the Lagos leadership of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu. All these anomalies making Nigerians, Lagosians look stupid. It's not going to be hard enough. I'm speaking because I believe in the Nigerian project. I believe that this is where I want my child to grow. I believe I don't want any of my children to be running as fugitives from Nigeria, because they have to stay and benefit from the country. If I keep quiet now, what will be my gain? How can somebody, the father said my son died 11th. The nurse said I came in on the 12th. Even the driver said I have been told Mohbad died since morning. What is going on, Your Excellency? It is time for all the leadership to look and say, this is not an affront. This is not because I want to eat up a policy. But I know certainly if there is anything your political opponents want to do, politics is very dirty. They will, just the way they use the Chibok girls, they are going to be relying on that, because the moment that video comes out very close to election, nobody will eventually get justice there. And certainly the sacrifice might be your government. And you might think you have control over that, but that certainly, you cannot have control over the minds of Nigerians. Anything can, it can go south. And that is why I am taking this bold risk to speak to you that, of course, enemies within your government, people you've given appointments, they might be already dining with your political enemies, and they'll be looking for anything that has public appeal already to destroy your government. Sir, get the full video from wherever it is and deliver justice for Mohbad. It's not going to cost your government anything. If you deliver justice for Mohbad, it will even add to your profile. The youth, the Gen Z, the entertainment industry will stand by you and tell you, certainly, this is a government that always delivers on its promise. For Nigeria to get better, you and I need to play a role. We cannot continue to massage the problems only and not look into the solution. Your Excellency, we're going to be coming back here in the next 2 weeks if nothing is done, and we're going to be protesting heavily in front of this embassy. I am willing and ready to do that, because I've written this letter. If you go to the Vanguard newspaper of the 14th of April, this letter was addressed to Your Excellency. Vanguard newspaper, April 25, 25th of April, page 14. of Vanguard newspaper, this letter was published there, and several other news outlets. It is time for us to think and take Nigerian people seriously. Don't take us seriously when it's getting close to election. Take us seriously when things matters, when things are really hurting us. Take us seriously. So, Your Excellency, I care so much about you. I appreciate you a lot. I have no reason to do anything that will hurt you, hurt your government. It's a known fact. Irrespective of the fact that I'm an activist, of course, Nigerians who are in politics, and I have my own preference, and I have some of them that I believe mean well for the country. It's not a crime. But sir, if your government refuses to give Mohbad the true justice, not the one Lagos State government is trying to give, we want the real justice. We want the real justice. We want the truth to be out. We want the right thing to be done. That video that they are shielding is a slap on the justice system of this country. It's a shame. At my age, at my exposure and experience, police officers will be telling me they are not ready to look into the 30 seconds video, into a video homicide evidence, and you want me to keep quiet. I should be scared of what? If any police officer is doing that with a Nigerian uniform, there are no difference to a criminal, to a kidnapper, to an assassin to me. Because your duty is to ensure that you foster law and order and deliver justice. And that is why you need to please find a way to call the Commissioner of Police in Lagos State, CP Olorundare Jimo. He is meant to be a father. And the Assistant Commissioner of Police, who is asking the Adura to write a fictitious petition, and they want to start using that to threaten. I'm not going to accept that nonsense. You need to pay some respect to somebody. 24 years as an actor in the entertainment industry, I've paid my dues, and I'm still paying my dues. All those fictitious, libelous, persecutory petitions just to make a mess of the old stuff, I will not back down. I'm not going to be scared of anybody. And one Super Bello in the SID, State Intelligence Department, somebody held homicide evidence for over a year. They used his TikTok, and they're still coming to say they are trying to defame me, and you are listening to him as a police officer. Is that not rogue? Is that not dirty? And you are bringing somebody like me to, and you want to start threatening somebody like me. So I should be scared and allow that to go in my country then? What? Because you own the country or what? Sir, Your Excellency, you need to look into the activities of Lagos. They are not representing the police well. Nigerian Police Service Commission, you need to look into it. Inspector General of Police, except you gave the order to deny Mohbad justice, you need to call the Commissioner of Police in Lagos State and the Assistant Commissioner of Police, Joseph Jayoba, and one Super Bello at the SID department. How can I be attending to same case, same petition in 3 different departments in one command? I'm not going to accept that gibberish. And that's why I'm going to be putting up a serious fight and say, not on your life, I'm not going to accept this. It's absurdity. You want to be giving, how can a police command be giving murderers, murder suspects, those people that should be murder suspects, how can you be giving them a leeway, advantage over activists and people that are fighting for justice? Nigeria. So I'm asking you to ask them. It's absurdity. They should do the right thing, because we're not going to back down. Except if anything should happen to my life, hold the Lagos State government, hold the Commissioner of Police, and the Assistant Commissioner of Police, Joseph Jayoba, hold them responsible. The Commissioner of Police in Lagos State, if anything happened to my life, because I would never run for anybody, hold them responsible if anything should happen to my life. And those in the house, all those in the house when Mohbad died, those are the real suspects. Ikú Mohbad ò kọjá láàrin àwọn méjì yẹn tó bá ti mú Wùmí àtàdúrà àwọn tó kù extra làwọn tó kù. Those two know what actually killed Mohbad. Now they are pushing it to themselves. You push Mohbad, he knocked his head on the floor. Wùmí is saying, if it is poison, it is Adura that cooked the last meal. All those gibberish is because they're making a mess of the Nigerian police. And you want this country to get better for your children. How? How will you even get better for you? But one know now, if you don't get Nigeria, horrible. Must this country continue to go downwards? Don't we have a role to play? Don't we have a role to play? No, nothing. That ship of injustice that is sailing to the east by the special grace of God and by the power of the president of Nigeria, that ship will sail back to justice where Mohbad will say, yes, I can now go and have my final rest. It's not just about Mohbad. It's about our children. It's about ourselves. We can't continue to run from murderers in this country, in our country. Every time you want us to be scared of murderers, people that are rogues, criminals. What's that nonsense? So please, Your Excellency, I'm appealing to you to look into this matter. I've submitted the letter. In 2 weeks' time, if nothing is heard, before then, after then, we're going to be calling for a day of protest in all the embassies all over the world. We should have our voices heard, and then we'll take it up to down street. I will personally ensure that I see the Prime Minister. I will begin to seek audience with the Prime Minister, because Commonwealth have got right to protect their citizens. If the country failed to do that, his life was taken and nothing is being heard, and the family are not doing anything, perhaps because they know what is going on. And then we'll fly to America, we'll continue to do it, because that is what we have to do to save our country. If we have lost hope in our leadership, but I don't want to believe you will not take action. I believe in your leadership. Baba, I've been to your front severally. You know how much I care about anything that will bring your image into goodwill, to promote your... You know it, certainly. There are so many things we have done that you didn't even ask us to do to support you. Sir, listen to the cry of the Nigerian public. We are not going to be backing down for anything. Nothing will make us to back down. We must get justice from that. And certainly, the truth must be allowed to be established. Ask, you will see so many truths here. I don't know who they are saying, but they are claiming, I want you to you, I know one day. And the next thing they will say as zone 2 is that, somebody in Lagos State government is calling you. They don't want to allow Lagos State government. I said, which Lagos State government? Are they supporting murderers in Lagos State government? Is the governor aware of this? Who is doing this under the governor? Is the governor asking you not to give justice for Mohbad and serve the Nigerian public this gibberish? This is not procedure. This is not investigation. CCTV, Bobo. They threatened Mohbad's neighbor after the IG has approved police officer. Your IG approved. My NGO applied for police officer for the man. They approved 3 police officers. The man is still shaking. He said he's not going to drop it. He didn't want to drop it. He gave us empty. He said at the expenses of his own life that he wants God. That is how horrible the country is. Mohbad has iCloud. He has email. He has phone number. What stops the police in applying the court and then send a letter to iCloud? We need your support. We need to get to the iCloud office in America. I will make sure I get there. They will find a way. We'll get a court order. They must release it. All this nonsense must stop. One case can reshape the country. And that's my appeal. And that's why I'm here today. So this is going to be a brief one. It's just to tell you we have submitted the letter, Your Excellency. You can look into the content of the letter, the evidence of the shot and everything. I've submitted it. And if you really want to help us, sir, please instruct the IG. Hello, IG. So please, Your Excellency, we need your support. They are about to serve Mohbad and the public injustice. We are his family and we're standing firm. We're not backing down. We're not backing down because... So thank you so much. Let me just get onto personally now. Sorry, eh? All right. Let's see. All right, guys. Let me bring people up. I don't know if I can hear them, but let's bring people up. You should have used your phone while I'm doing it now. Yeah, I didn't. That's what you should have done. You hold your phone, use it.
àwọn bìkínì yẹn kó bí 5 minutes kí wọ́n post ẹ̀ sórí TikTok yẹn ọ̀rọ̀ kí àwọn míì tí ò rí tí ò wà ní láì ríṣẹ́ ìyẹn tó máa lọ viral mọ́ ṣe ara sáà.
Irú ẹni sìn kò ní mọ̀ kò mọ̀ pé bí tí wọ́n àbí Nàìjíríà náà mo wà this Nigerian embassy only you are doing your business in UK they are not informed they are not kàwé and they will be arrogant with ignorance they don't know the difference speaking here is like speaking in Aso Rock. This is an annex of Aso Rock.
Yes,
they don't know. Gbogbo wọn ní mọ̀ wọ́n kàn máa ṣe bálabàla lórí social media kọ́ lọ́ọ́ ṣe àgbàyàn. Nàìjíríà iṣẹ́ pọ̀ gan nǹkan táwọn ìjọba gan ṣe ń tẹ̀kẹ́ àwọn pé. Yẹn kọ́ there are some people on ṣìkúgbẹ́ kọ́ ní tí wù mí. Àwọn tí wù mí yẹn gan tún wọ́n lè lọ́pọ̀ lọ́jọ́ àwọn tẹ̀ ń sọ yẹn lọ.
Ìgbà àwọn ló máa ń give bad comment.
Gbogbo ẹ̀kọ́ ni gbogbo tí wù mí sáwọn yẹn náà wà ní kọ́mítọ̀ ń ṣe láìfọ̀. Àláwọn tó ń ṣe bálabàla yẹn tọ́ọ̀ ní mọ̀ ọmọ mi ní embassy gan wọ́n bìlì pé passport nìkan ló ń ṣe lẹ́mbàsì ẹlòmíì ó ti reduce Nigeria embassy to passport kò mọ̀ pé passport yẹn is secondary bí mo ṣe wà ń sìn bọ́n lé mi ti pásáwọ́ bí ilé mo wà so kí ni àtọ́ níbí àti Aso Rock you wanna go no I want to use our reverse so mo fẹ́ bìlì pé mo wíire ṣé àpá amari ìjọba máa dá wa ló aṣíwájú máa dá wa ló even the fact remains that for Seyi Tinubu who is a youth leader this is where he needs to put it to test and say what is the request of the public kí ni public ìfẹ́ this is my father's government and dad why is it so difficult to deliver justice for in Nigeria tọ́ba dẹ̀ ti parọ́ Mohbad bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn kí wàá ní life to everybody gbogbo life everybody o. No, we'll do later. Right here. So we are here live in our country. This is our country here. This is the annex of Aso Rock. This is Nigerian embassy. So anything we say here is like speaking to the president. Let me try and bring some people up. Akorede, yeah, go and stand there. I'm gonna photo this way. So you know you come to Nigeria embassy, stand in front of that place there. Oh, you're gonna stand up there. Yeah, stand there. Walk fast. Climb up. Small activists in here. So I'm going to post the letter again. I'm going to post it. And of course, oh yeah, come.
How you doing?
I'm fine, my brother.
Justice for everybody.
Yeah, so justice for everybody. Doing this for Mohbad is what I can do for any other person. And I believe if it should happen to my enemy, amen, man. Amen. Amen. But we are later to my. Aye, báwo ayé fún mi London o, èmi ò lè gbé bí o. So, Akorede mini, you are a mini. So, let me bring people up. All right, and then I want to speak about VeryDarkMan. I understand the EFCC have released a statement, but of course we're going to be demanding if they have nothing against him. We are speaking from the Nigerian embassy. Tunisco, this is Tunisco.
Justice from Mohbad. No retreat, no surrender.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, in London.
Emmanuel. Sure.
No retreat, no surrender.
Shy, shy, it's shy. It's shy. So, guys, I'm also using this medium to call on the authorities in Nigeria that are handling VeryDarkMan's case. Illegal arrest, illegal detention. You're right, man.